Hey guys, so in this video I'll be going over the 6 most powerful techniques that you can use to promote and market your online casino. So I want to start off everything with a bang, and I'm going to go over some really big, really powerful techniques right here that are going to make marketing your online casino super easy. But one thing you've got to understand is I'm going to go rapid fire into these techniques, but I'm going to explain them more throughout the course. So you're going to get all the information you need to learn how to use each of these techniques throughout the course, but I want to go over the biggest things so that you can get started immediately if you want to start taking action today so that you can really start promoting your online casino. So the first powerful technique, it's the largest traffic source on the planet, and it's remained secret even to experienced affiliate marketers. Even experienced online marketers have no idea, they haven't really been using this platform, so it's completely unsaturated. You're getting an easy virgin territory right here, settle the frontier. And this search engine represents the single biggest opportunities for affiliate marketers on the planet right now. I've been using it to make a ton of money, yet most marketers are still too afraid to touch it. And that's YouTube. YouTube is actually much bigger than any other search engine right now in terms of time spent on site, and people still don't know how to utilize it. Here's an example, just to give you an example of, people love and just totally eat up content on YouTube, and they watch it for hours and hours and hours each day. And they look at this viral content like jackpots. People love hearing stories about big wins. People also love hearing stories about secrets and tips and tricks, gambling tricks, gambling secrets, gambling hacks, loopholes, slot machine loopholes. These are things that people, millions upon millions upon millions of people view each day, and each of those millions of people viewing these videos each day, or tens of millions or hundreds of millions, I don't know how, but it's massive. Each of them represents an opportunity for you to get another conversion, another customer to your online casino. Tens of millions of people watching these things each day, and each of those people is an opportunity. And I'll show you how to turn each of those people into opportunities that you can utilize and you can leverage to build your own online business. Really easy. It gets, the tactics, the specific techniques about doing this gets more advanced. Now you can do this 2 ways. You can do it free, and people eat up the content. If you're really good at creating, headlines and, interesting content, and I'll show you, I gave you a hint of what's interesting and what sort of content people eat up, but you can also do advertising, and the advertising is super cheap. You can reach 1,000 people for about 2 pennies. 1,000 people for 2 pennies. And that's just because people are not using YouTube yet. Advertisers aren't using YouTube. Everybody kind of, started using Google in the last few years. And then, the last year or so, everybody kind of ran to Facebook because everybody started talking about it. But YouTube represents one of the biggest areas of opportunity right now for you to get, really make your part, create your place in the sun, settle this frontier, and start really monetizing it. And I'll show you how to monetize it, with your ads and get people to sign up for your online casino. So, and there are tons of different ad types, so each of these ad types is a new opportunity that you can leverage. You can have the in-display ads, you can have the pre-roll ads. They're like commercials that play before videos. You can even have banner ads on the side that show up. Imagine if this jackpot win video, which 18,000 people viewed, imagine if you had your ad right here and telling people, would you like your own, to win your own jackpot, sign up for my online casino. Or even better yet, imagine if this was your video and you didn't have to pay a dime to get people watching it, just because YouTube will automatically recommend it. See, these are all free placements. Every single one of these videos on the side, just free, because YouTube suggests a lot of content to people. So if you want to get in on the money train, this is a real easy way. Take advantage of this platform, and I'll go more into that later on in the course of how you can utilize that to have your videos on YouTube. You don't even need a website, just making money for you every single day, getting people subscribing to your online casino so you hit that magic number 100. So I hope that makes sense. Number 2, the second biggest way is I call it a proven way to almost steal traffic from top brands by placing your links in the right place at the right time when the person is literally just about to buy. And what this is all it is creating review sites. So review sites, look, this is a popular online bingo platform, Looney Bingo. And look how many of these sites are affiliates. Each one of these websites is an affiliate with making their own income just by sabotaging the traffic for people searching for Looney Bingo review. So these are people, so there's a lot of psychology in here, and I'm going to kind of go into this. But the psychology is people who are looking for a specific company, they're not just doing research on bingo anymore, they know a company they want to work with. And not only do they know a company they want to work with, they're just about to work with that company, but they're looking for a third-party opinion on what they should do. That's why words like review, reviews, ratings, rankings, top bingo sites, top 10 bingo sites, Looney Bingo scam, Looney Bingo ripoff, and this is just one section of online casinos, but this keyword is somebody who's just at the edge. They already have decided they're going to sign up for an online bingo site, and they've already decided that, they think this is the one. They're just looking for that third-party opinion, that third-person review, and you can just come in here under the radar and say, hey, I reviewed Looney Bingo, I checked it out, but I actually recommend you use this site instead. People will trust the heck out of you. If you say, hey, I reviewed all of these bingo sites, and this is the best one. You act like you already did all of their research for you. You did their research for them. And people will love you for it. So here's an example. Let's just click on some of these sites, just to show you that these are all independent affiliates who set up this site. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it yourself. So whichbingo.co.uk, find your new bingo site today. So these are all sites that this person has reviewed. And what they do is they end up making money on every time somebody clicks. See that? Did you see that quick redirect? Here, check it again. See if you can catch it. See out. See it? It redirects. And see this? Via affiliate 111. So that means that this person is getting paid every time they review another site. Just for reviewing the site, they get paid. Same with all of these other sites. Look, all of these sites have affiliate IDs on them. These are review sites. Look, reviewed by Hannah Swales. These are review sites, and you can make money just by reviewing other these other online casinos, and you can drive them to your own online casino. Super easy, because people trust online reviews. People trust when they have a third-party opinion who says they've reviewed all of the major sites. And all of these people are in there, and that's one of the easiest ways to get in front of people and get traffic to your website, but the highest quality traffic. This is targeted. This is super targeted. There may not be millions of people searching Looney Bingo review, but this is what I call a sniper approach, because what you're doing is you're going after very specific terms, very specific people who are just about to buy, and then you're telling them that your own casino is actually the best and to check it out. And you you built a nice review site. You reviewed the other casinos, so they trust you. And so there's a lot of inside stuff you can do here, and how to build your site. And some of the stuff we're going to be going over the course of this program is how you build your WordPress site, what domain name to use, what site, how to find the other online casinos you want to be reviewing, how to structure your page, how to write things. And it's very simple. It's very simple to do, and people are making tons of money off of this method. My friend, I call it the rich jerk method, because my buddy called the rich jerk. He actually came out with this, and he goes by the title rich jerk. He doesn't like me using his name, but he actually, people have been making so much money off of this technique in other industries, and you can do it too in online gambling. So this is a huge technique. This is one of the easiest ways to get started. I'm giving you just super easy approaches. This is much more targeted, and you're just going to get people who are highly motivated to buy. So if you want to manage less, you can go with this, and it's just super easy to do. And again, your sites, whether you're on the beach with a strawberry daiquiri, or whether you're at home with your family, or whether you're actually in the office or in your home office working, these sites just continue ranking, and they continue sending customers to your online casino just continually. That's the power of internet marketing. So I hope this makes sense. I hope you're getting an idea of what this is, the power of this, because I'm going to go into the next. Biggest tactic. Now this tactic I call the hidden place you can put ads for your products on, so that people not only never think they're being advertised to, but this is also making some affiliates up to $100,000 per day or more, and it is extremely easy to learn how to advertise on. So that sounds too good to be true, but it's true, and it works. You may have come across these sorts of ads. You would never know they're ads. Have you ever been on a website and saw the you scroll to the end of an article and you see "you may like," and it has a couple, it has some different images and some other, little headlines here. These are actually ads. Each one of these are ads. Python eats porcupine, 16 celebs with weirdest physical. These are all ads. And these are affiliate ads, and you can make money. You can get people to your online casino. You can get people to come to your online casino and sign up by doing this sort of advertising. It's called native advertising because it just looks like real. It looks like real stories. And that's another great thing, is people never think they're actually being advertised to. That's why it's so effective. The best advertising is when people don't even know it's advertising. Now think about it. Have you ever got maybe a call from a telemarketer, or some guy in a slick business suit comes to your door and says, "Hey, I was just dropping by the neighborhood, and I wanted to see if you were interested in solar panels. I noticed you have a big roof and you might be interested in solar panels." Instantly it's a salesperson, right? And how much do you really want to listen to that person when that telemarketer picks up the phone and says, "Hey, is this the household of, so-and-so? Well, hey, we have a special promotion today, offering you a free discount on blah, 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 blah." How much do you want to talk to that person? How much do you want to really engage and interact with that individual? Not much, right? Their sales pitch is dead from the start, because they're basically interrupting your day, and it's a salesperson. If you know it's a salesperson, you're not going to react very good to their sales pitch. But if you don't even know it's an advertisement, people buy. So if you put your ad somewhere here that people don't even know about, people end up buying. And let's check out, let me show you an example of, let's look at viral, this is ugly, oopsies. So let's look at, this is the Weatherman's map glitched. So you're pretty used to ads like this, right? Big banner ad, right here. This is an ad right away, right? Just big banner ad, it's kind of blinking, get started. This looks like a banner ad. Now, people don't click on these. Right here, that looks like an ad, right? People hate clicking on these. You're not going to you never click on these, right? Because it's an ad, it looks like an ad. But what people do click on is, oh, these look interesting. How much money are people getting from reverse mortgages? Rare photos of the past that the news wasn't allowed to show. Santa Monica organic solar panels baffling power companies. That's pretty interesting now. And what you don't know is all of these are actually ads. These are all ads. The only reason these people are placing these ads up here is because they have affiliate businesses they're making money from. And see all these stories over here? Ads, more ads. Reverse mortgages, are they worth the risk? Braithwaite. So some brands are getting in. Look, Braithwaite Classic Watch. But see, the rest of these are affiliate ads, and you can place your ads here too. People don't even know they're advertisements yet. And this is great because you're gonna, you come in under the radar, you get people coming to your site and they're engaging with it. They aren't looking at it like an advertisement. So people are instantly gonna have a sense of trust with you. And these places are really cheap to advertise on because people still don't know about this. Most marketers and most advertisers in the place right now don't have any idea how to make money with these. And I've been making hundreds of thousands of dollars just by placing ads and getting people to come to my websites through these little placements right here. So this is such an easy way. It's a very easy way to get cheap traffic. All you have to spend is like 5 cents for a click or less, and you'll get people coming to your sites and signing up for whatever online casino you have. So that's really easy. I love this. Personally, I'm an impatient guy. I don't like, I showed you some free methods. Obviously, you can get your site on Google for free. Costs no money. This method I taught you right here of stealing the top brand traffic, that's free. And getting YouTube videos up here, again, that's free. Now, this is paid advertising, so you need to be willing to spend some money, but I love this because it's so easy, it's fast, and I start making money day one with whatever I'm doing. So this has been super easy, and it's made me and a lot of my students millions of dollars. Now, in other good news, there's a lot of sites in what's called the native advertising or the content marketing space, and you'll see there's a bunch of, these are the search companies right here, but let's look at the native ad platforms. Look at all these different ad networks you can use. There's MoPub, ShareThrough, Nativo, YieldMo, Ads Native, let's see, what are the ones that, some of these are old, Gravity, yeah, here are the good ones. Outbrain, Taboola, Gravity Ad, Reverb, Enrelate, Content Ad, Discus, GumGum. All of these different places all of these ad networks reach millions upon millions of customers, and you're going to learn how to leverage them and really cash in on them. I mean, just for example, one of the ad networks I recommends 200 billion content recommendations per month. 200 billion. It's insane the amount of money that is in this is absolutely insane. And with more people coming on the internet every single day, with more people coming online every single day, with more people gambling online every single day, these platforms are just growing. So my suggestion, and also with more people learning about online marketing every day, they're not learning from people like me, they're learning from kind of, you're getting the best of the best of the best. Stride Gaming wants, it has me as your instructor because they know I'm one of the top affiliates in the world right now, and I'm going to give you only the things that are going to work out massively for promoting your own online casino. So again, Stride Gaming wants to work with the best, and we cut out a deal so that I can give you guys all the best information, but the condition has always been you've got to act, you've got to take action and get those customers signing up, because this is hot stuff right now, and the faster you take action, the more money you're going to make. Now here's another infographic about the native adscape, and as I said, this is one of the places I focus a lot of my time and effort on, just because I like advertising and I have money to spend on it. So you can see, okay, where's BuzzFeed, Vice, Share Through, Outbrain, Discus, all these other, there's a ton of different companies you can post advertisements with, and lots of marketers only focus on the big ones. Even the people in the know, I don't even advertise on all of these because I don't have the time. I'm just doing, when I'm doing advertising, I'm just doing it myself most of the time. So, I don't even have time to focus on all these places. Here's another example of another site. Let's look at a big site. So this is a very high traffic site in the U.S. called the Blaze. And let's say, why Obama didn't say radical Islam. And, so let's look at the ads here. So again, this looks like an ad, right? You'd never click on this because this looks like an ad. This looks like an ad too. This looks like an ad too. But, this might look like an ad. Are these ads? Yeah, these are all affiliate ads. These are all affiliate ads. And you can make money putting your ads on sites like this where it's recommended stories. So again, super easy way of advertising. Look, these are ads too. We recommend. They don't recommend, you just pay and you get there. So you could be the recommended ad here, and you're going to be making a lot of money very fast. Very, very fast. So let's go on to the next method. Now, this is another free method, and I call this the honeypot method to getting traffic to your online casino. And it's the simplest, most bulletproof technique that is overlooked by almost every single marketer. So many people overlook this method, and if you're just, and this is perfect, if you have more time than money on your hands right now, and you're looking for a really easy way to get traffic to your online casino without having to, spend any money on advertisements, create a website, or even create a video. Let's say you don't even want to create a video, which takes 2 minutes. Creating a video takes 2 minutes. You don't even need any software anymore. All you need is to be able to go to youtube.com. And you just click play, and as long as your computer has a camera, which you'll be getting, you have a camera with the computer I gave you. This is just so easy. It's ridiculous. And I don't do this. I've never needed to do this, but it's super easy. And the thing is, it's link commenting. Literally, you can just post your links in places where people are looking to buy your product. Now, thousands of people use forums, blogs, Q&A sites every single day to find out about bingo news, tips, bonuses, etc. And you can sell to them extremely easily and for free just by finding these sites and advertising, and putting your link on them. So it's literally as simple as let's say we were to do bingo forums, and I'm going to go into the, all of these have nuances, but look at all these bingo forums that pop up. There are tons of forums, bingo forums with 83,000 members. This forum has 83,000 members, and you can get yourself in front of these people for free just by creating a thread. All you have to do is just sign up right here or create a thread and post your link in there. It's ridiculously easy. And what I'll do is later on in the course, I'll go over the best ways to really post your links in these forums and really get traction coming to your site. So look at this. This particular thread this post has had 249,597 views. Now imagine if you could take imagine if this was your thread and you got that many people viewing your affiliate link. If you got about 250,000 people, 250,000 chances to get somebody to turn into a customer for your online casino. Now that's ridiculously easy. You will get to 100 so fast. And many people don't talk about this method because frankly it's so old school. It's such an old school method. Lots of people have forgotten about it, but it's still effective and it works extremely well. And if you have time on your hands and you want to start some threads and write some things, it's going to really work very well. And I'm going to go into kind of the nuances of how to do this and not get banned from the forum for spamming, because if you're, again, people, it's not about advertising anymore. It's about creating value for people and then recommending a product. And once you get out of the mind that you've just got to blast and spam people and advertise, you're going to be in a much better mindset because people want value. People want interesting information. People want stories. People want education. People want, to learn things. So if you give them that, then you recommend, your online casino to gamble at, it'll turn into a lot of money for you very fast, very easily, and very effectively. So again, there are tons of sites out there that you can look at. Bingo forums, bingo blogs, and there are tons of people on sites like, yahooanswers.com and, yahooanswers.com and stuff like that, asking questions about bingo, asking questions about gambling, asking questions about things related to your topic, and you can use that as a very easy way to put your link in, and for free. This is all free traffic, and get your first couple customers coming to your site. Get your first 100. That's our goal. Now look at this. Here's another forum. 50,000 people viewing a single post. I showed you a post earlier that 250,000 people viewed. But again, this is just there are tons of these forums. That's 50,000 chances to get customers. You get just a quarter. You get a quarter of 1% of that many people signing up, and you're in super green territory. So you're making a lot of money. Very, very easy stuff. So now I'm going to go into the next method. And this is a method that's very dear to my soul, and it's very easy. It's ridiculously easy. It's a skill. And people have just continually overlooked this because they don't look at online marketing as a science. Lots of people in the past, they believed online marketing. I don't know. Have you ever watched Mad Men? Mad Men is it's about ad agency people in the 1920s. Really good show. And what they talk about in Mad Men, the guys will be out there, puffing their cigars, and they will be coming up with ideas for advertising that's going to work for their client. They'll be like, oh, what will the client like to see advertised? Puff puff, like, oh, maybe he'll like this. We'll put a leprechaun, and we'll have a leprechaun eating oatmeal or something like that. And they just came up with random ideas, but they didn't view marketing as a science. And the good thing about marketing is it is a science. It's all psychology. And online marketing, we increasingly have been breaking it down to numbers. So the good news is, it doesn't need to be a guessing game anymore. Marketing you can literally find out what works and what doesn't. And I call this tactic how to spot and identify an unprofitable place to advertise quickly so that you never waste your time and money on marketing that won't give you an immediate return on your investment. And again, this is going into the realm of scientific marketing. So one thing that I've always believed in is, I don't teach people things that are not going to work, a day or so from now. And, the great thing about, or don't teach people, tricks that are going to work one day and gone the next. The good thing about about marketing, is that it's literally, it's a science. And I'll show you guys a little idea of how it is. So here's an example of one of my advertising campaigns. And this is just a spreadsheet. Keep in mind, this is a tracking platform I use called Volume, and I'll show you how to use it too if you want to do advertising. And and it's all numbers. See, at the end of the day, all this is numbers, and it's how many people visited your website, how many people clicked to go to my online casino, and then how many people ended up signing up for my online casino. As you see, I got 750 customers with this particular advertisement, and these all correspond to different sites. These kind of random numeric alphanumeric codes. And I'll teach you how to read these sorts of charts so that you can really understand. Now, the good thing is, what we see here is, some areas are green, some areas are red. And literally, all it comes down to is, I just call it cut the red, grow the green. Cut the red, grow the green, because the green sites, the sites that are green, are making me money. I made $265 here, I made $140 here, I made $191 here. And as long as I focus on cutting the red and growing the green, I just keep making more money. And there's easy ways to analyze all of this. It doesn't take a degree in statistics to do this. I didn't even finish college, just to give you an idea. I did not finish college, and I know how to read all these things. I know how to make this happen, and you are going to too. So it's very easy, and I'll work you around in here. But the great thing is, once you have an understanding of how to read these charts and how to optimize, this is all optimization. Once you have an idea of how to optimize traffic, what's going to happen is, not only are you going to have a skill, you're going to have a skill that you can rest on, that you can know about, that you can bring with you to anything you do, but you're also going to be, making a lot more money. And it's very easy to do. I walk you through it step by step, and it's a great way to build a consistent business, because as long as you are consistently growing the green, cutting the red and growing the green, it's super easy. And again, I show you exactly how to do that. Super fun. Now, this next tactic is what I call an automated way to turn all your normal day-to-day correspondence into pure profits through 2 simple changes. These changes are so easy to make, and lots of people who struggle in affiliate marketing in the beginning, who wonder, why can't I get people coming to my websites, or why can't I get people coming to my online casino? It's extremely easy to do. And lots of people overlook this tactic. Again, one of my big things is, I want to give you guys not only the really craziest new stuff that works, like YouTube and those native sites, but I also want to give you guys real easy ways to get your first 100 customers coming in the door to your online casino. I just want to make it super simple for you to just get started right away, getting your first 100 customers, so you get that out of the way and you stop worrying about things. And that is, it's an automated way to turn all your normal day-to-day correspondence, and that's simply your text message signatures. How many of you here text? How many of you here send emails? And it's literally this simple, though. I know you may be thinking, wow, John, this is so ridiculously simple. I didn't need you to tell me this. But think about it. Most people overlook this. Most people overlook this. They don't do it. If it was so simple to do, why isn't everybody doing it? Most people just forget about these things. I love the fundamentals because the fundamentals work. And I always say, let's get back to fundamentals. People are always trying to teach the craziest new highfalutin trick or tip or whatever, and it only works for a day, then it's gone. And I like to focus on the fundamentals because in my I have a wife and hopefully some children on the way soon, and I'm growing a family, and what my goal is, has always been to have a consistent, stable income. I want consistent income that always comes in no matter what. I don't want to have to continually be chasing and trying new things. I mean, how many businesses did all of us go through before we got here? I don't ever want to try another business again. And this is it for me. I've obviously made my money and I'm fine now, but this is a very easy tactic. So go in your, it's just very easy, but put the signature, put your affiliate link in your signature, put the link to your online casino in your signature, in your text messages, and you're going to get people, just through your normal correspondence, you're going to get people signing up. Also, if you send emails on a regular basis, you can use your email signature to have your links for your online casino. Super easy, ridiculously simple. Why don't more people do it? I believe because most people are lazy. So most people just don't. Most people take a backseat approach to running their lives, and most people take a backseat approach to running their business. Most people are on, the couch watching TV and watching advertising happen. People are just watching others live their lives, whereas you have taken a different route. You've taken a different step, and you are actually out there, learning. You're investing in your brain, and you're creating the advertisements other people see. You're creating the sales and the customers that other people become. So you'd rather be creating customers than being, than just sitting on the couch watching TV. So this is a great way to start. Obviously, you get your signature in there, and super easy, super simple, and no matter what, just as you're going through your day-to-day life, people are just clicking on your email links, signatures, your text link signatures all the time. The more people you interact with, the more money you make. Super easy, super effective. It works. Now, I'm going to go on to number 6, and this is the 6th most powerful. And keep in mind, all these techniques are super powerful. I just kind of numbered them because I'm a marketer, right? So number 6 is how to create an intense emotional reaction from your advertising on Facebook. So not only do you get the consumer to choose to buy your product over others that are cheaper and newer than the product you were promoting, but you also comply with all of Facebook's strict advertising policies. And there are a few things that you have to understand about advertising on Facebook. Now, Facebook is famously persnickety about what advertisements they allow on their site. And it's actually very easy to advertise on Facebook if you know what Facebook is looking for. So, I've spent millions of dollars advertising on Facebook. I live out here in California, so I know a lot of Facebook employees as well. And, but some of this stuff is obvious, but this is what Facebook wants, and you give them what they want, they'll allow you to do, they'll allow you to do more stuff. Now, Facebook can shut down. Facebook is ridiculously persnickety, so sometimes they just make their algorithm, because it's all run by a robotic algorithm, makes mistakes, but this is the best way to do it. In the past, you could get by on Facebook doing ads like this that are just short ads, easy stuff, massive bed bug epidemic, something like that. This doesn't work on Facebook anymore because Facebook doesn't like this sort of stuff. Facebook likes videos. And again, one thing I taught you guys, or I'm going to be teaching you guys more in depth, is the YouTube strategy. Video is, video is huge, and Facebook wants videos, Google wants videos, YouTube wants videos. Everything is about videos, and you start doing this sort of stuff and you're going to be flying, and it's easy, it's free to do, and you can make a lot of money doing it. And it's super easy to get started putting ads on Facebook, just targeting, how you do it. You just select a location and you say, oh, I want to advertise to people between 24 to 36-year-old males or whatever, and then you just select video, and it's super easy. You just click that button right there, you can upload a video. And the other thing Facebook wants is stories. So Facebook wants long copy. They want stories. And I don't know if you or anyone who is a great storyteller, or movies that you like. Some of my favorite movies are Fight Club, and I like The Matrix. I love one of my favorite books is The Hero with a Thousand Faces, and these are great stories. And if you learn how to tell great stories in the longer the story, the better, the more engaging, and the longer the story, the better, then you're going to be doing very well, and people are going to buy after reading your ad or watching your video or visiting your webpage. So one of the big things I teach is copywriting, and I'm going to teach you how to write stories that get people to buy. So that's very important, is because, again, at the end of the day, marketing, sales, negotiation, all this stuff, is just about, it's all human interaction at the end of the day. That's what it all is. All we're doing is we're just doing it's human to human interaction, no matter, whether there's, computers in between, us, or, phones, or whatever you're using, whatever's in between us. At the end of the day, what we're all just doing is it's just interaction, and we're interacting with humans, not robots. So there's at the beginning and the end, there's a human, and you need to know how to communicate effectively to humans, and that's storytelling. That's ingrained in our brains. Stories, that's how we communicate as human beings. So understanding kind of the science behind storytelling, and this is a new skill that's come about lately because of just tracking and the internet, ultimately, because everything you can look at statistics about. You can tell, I've figured out how to write amazing stories that get people purchasing. Obviously, you've seen I've made a ton of money in marketing. I've got it down to a science. My students are killing it with marketing. We're just, we're really taking over the space because we understand this stuff from a scientific perspective. And I'm going to be teaching you how you can do that too. And long copy, it looks, these are ads. These are ads I write. And these are really long ads. Notice it's a lot of text. People read it all. Just like you're watching this entire video because it's interesting and engaging content, people read your entire ad. People who are interested in purchasing whatever you have will read your entire advertisement if it's interesting, if it's engaging, and if it's told like a well-written story, a first-person story. So that was pretty crazy. There was a lot of stuff in, what I just showed you was, frankly, it's enough stuff to help you become a millionaire right off the bat. And one thing to understand is, if you're confused at this point, don't worry. It's completely normal. Everything will be taught here so that you understand fully how to leverage these concepts and make a ton of money using them. So again, don't worry if you're confused. It's a sign of growth. Confusion is the first sign of growth. So just keep with it and make sure to go through all of the videos in chronological order. But here's some massive tactics. I hope you guys are super amped up because you guys just got some massive tactics you can apply. Other people aren't even talking about some of this stuff because it's so new, it's so fresh, and there's not a lot of information on it out there. So I'm going to give you guys the best of the best. Get ready for a wild ride. Make sure you do all of the homeworks and fill out all the forms along the way. So as we're going along, we can, we can make sure, we can check your progress. We can help you out where necessary. And, obviously, if you have any questions, any support questions, don't contact me, because I'm just the instructor here. Make sure to contact support. I'm your teacher. Stride Gaming brought me in to be your teacher, but you actually, if you have any questions along the way, make sure to contact support. Now, awesome stuff. I hope you guys are off to a wild start, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.